John and Ronnie.
John.
And Ronnie.
Back again, folks. I know it has been a minute since we did any videos, but I know that a lot of you were asking what was going on in our lives. There's some issues with my mom, and of course you know that John's dad passed away. So we had a lot going on, and we really just didn't have the time, or in my case, I really just didn't feel like doing videos because it was so much stuff that I was trying to get put in place for my mother so she could stay at home instead of going into a nursing home. So that's pretty much what we've been doing. And what were you doing, like, as far as getting stuff together for your dad?
Yeah, just a lot of emptying out his house down the shore, and he had a garage that basically was full of tools and a lot of stuff that he kept up in Philadelphia. He had a shed too along with that. It just, you don't realize how much stuff people collect through the years, and then when all of a sudden it comes time to clean it out, it's just it's kind of rough, because it's not only, you know, like we had to drive an hour and a half one way, an hour and a half another way, because we live in Philly and he's down. His place was down in the Villas, which is New Jersey, South Jersey. So like I said, it's not only just driving and loading up stuff and then driving another hour and a half back, so it's like a 3-hour trip, round trip. But it's a lot of memories and stuff, and as you're cleaning, you're getting reflecting on different things. You know, like we were pulling, I think I pulled some crab traps out, and I'm having flashbacks of when he used to take us fishing and crabbing, and just different things. He had an appliance business. One of the things that I took from his garage was basically, it almost looks like an inflatable sled, because I thought it was funny, because Ronnie's always saying it's hard sometimes when she got to move her mom. I said, we'll put the appliance sled underneath her and just float her off the bed.
Always with the jokes.
Hey, just because it says Frigidaire don't mean it can't move other people too. But like I said, that's basically what it was. It's been kind of stressful, and you know, with everything going on. So like I said, unfortunately it kind of slowed us down. We were planning on doing a Christmas video, and I had actually bought a Santa Claus suit, because I get one every year for my son's girlfriend's boy that they have. And like I said, I like to dress up, you know, because I know he likes it. So we did that. But like I said, we really planned on doing a Christmas special. We were going to do a New Year's special, and it's just, like I said, it's just overwhelming with the amount of things that we've had so far in the last like 3-6 months.
Yeah, we filmed the Christmas one. He actually got me a Mrs. Santa suit, so we were both dressed up. I filmed a little bit of it, but we didn't do.
Which she still has the hat because she forgot to give it back.
Yeah. Okay, so John and
don't tell anybody at Amazon.
John El Cheapo sends the packages back, and I forgot the hat, and the hat didn't get sent back. So I mean, you still got your. You got your refund, so what you worried
off the
about?
record, it wouldn't fit her big head anyway, so it's no big
It fit my head just fine. You know what? Y'all be the judge. Y'all leave in the comments. John is always saying that I have a big head. But I told him, look at his head. His head is the same size it was when he was a baby. I feel bad for his mom. And you know, I got the pictures. So I'll put the pictures out there.
Ronnie's head is as big as Mr. Peanuts, and that's what the costume on.
I don't care. I know if I got a big head, your head is twice as big, so I don't even care. Yeah, so like I said, it was, you know, it's like he says, a lot of stuff, a lot of memorabilia, you know, and a lot of things going on. We just needed to take some time to reflect and try to get ourselves back on track again. And every time we said, oh, we're going to do a video, something else came up, or we just didn't feel like it. I've had absolutely no, I don't know what to call it, strength or whatever. It's like I've been sleeping the days away and the nights away. John got me off kilter. It's his crazy thing when he's off, not doing his off time, his sleeping habits go crazy, and somehow I get caught up in it, and I haven't been sleeping well either. So a lot of stuff going on. But like I said, we wanted to come on and do this video, and we're gonna just want to wing it. We're just talking about things that are going on. And one of the things that we did want to mention, if we were going to do the Christmas video, and again, you guys be the judge. You guys let us know. So this was my Christmas present from John. Beautiful, beautiful ring. Now, it just so happens that these are diamonds, and these are not doing. I guess it'll readjust, but yeah, these are diamonds, and I always told John, I said I've never had diamonds before, and hold on, folks, just bear with us a minute. It's like the camera went out of focus. I hope you guys are seeing everything okay. I'm not sure what to do about this. Let me see this, and then we try to do a video and it screws up. Let's just try to put it on auto.
Ronnie, you're readjusting on one side. Why is my head going like that?
Cut it out. The people don't pay attention to John. It's on auto though. I'm not sure why that happened. I tried to show you the diamond ring, and then
you threw it off kilter.
Not sure why. Not sure why it did that. That's brightness. It's an auto. Focus. Let's see what we can do here.
You're gonna be like
there we go.
You're gonna be like some of them dudes on YouTube where they're like doing a live stream and they're like, "Can anybody hear me right now? 1, 2, 3."
It wasn't my fault that the stupid camera readjusted, but it's okay now. So anyway, that's why you guys love us, because we're just right in the thick of things. Whatever happens, and we keep it going. So yeah, so he got me diamonds, and I always said to him, what did you always say as far as the diamonds was concerned? Like when you were going to get me a ring, you said like, "Oh, you deserve diamonds" or something like that. What was my tell him how you felt about it, if he remembers.
No, let me see if I can remember. I forgot what I ate last night. When the first ring I got Ronnie, I got it. I think I was on a little bit of a budget because at the time, I'm trying to think. I still had the appliance business, didn't I? I think I still had the appliance business.
No, it was the you still had the
Yeah, I don't think, not the appliance, the lock business, the hardware business. Yeah. My dad had the appliance business, but I still had the hardware business, but I didn't have the landscaping business. And my money was really tight then because the hardware business wasn't actually doing that great. So I got Ronnie a diamond, which that was a mine diamond that I got her. But it was, I wanted to get her white gold, but the sales guy, which I regretted, he's like, "Well, we got a really good deal on these." I forget what they were. I think it was a steel, but it had platinum overlay, which basically I regret doing it at the time.
I think it might have been sterling silver.
Yeah,
was it overlay? Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's stupid too. Why not just leave it sterling silver?
I don't know. I personally like sterling silver,
but he talked me into it. And I got it. I really wasn't happy with it. And what was that? That was a marquee shape too, wasn't it? Oh yeah, Ronnie didn't like
tell him why you like marquee.
Let me tell you why I like marquee. I like marquee because you can get a 1/4 to a 1/2 carat diamond, and it looks like a whole carat. And the reason being is because the weight is not. You lose when you get a round diamond. Now that's a round diamond, but you basically lose the actual size on a smaller diamond if you're going to get a round diamond, because a lot of times they'll look like the head of a pin because all the weight's in the bottom of the diamond. When you get the marquee, it's spread out over the shape of the diamond, over the setting, so there's not much underneath. But who cares what's underneath, because you want the surface, you want all that to show up top. And my ex, she liked it, but when I talked to one of the sales guys, he said that's your best bet as far as if you're trying to stay on a budget and a smaller diamond, you can get more because the diamond's actually stretched out rather than the weight on the bottom. So when I got Ronnie that, she's like, "Oh, I wanted a round diamond."
No, I didn't say that. Here's the thing. He's making it seem like I wasn't appreciative.
Yeah, but you didn't like that.
I said to him...
Did you? Because you did let me know you didn't like the
No, when you
marquee
asked
shape.
me what did I think about the shape, and I said, personally, my taste is I like the round diamonds Tiffany setting. So I wanted to have the classic round with a Tiffany setting. And that's just what I liked. I wasn't into any other shapes. Like, I do like the emerald shape a little bit, or maybe like the Asher cut or something, but for some reason I really didn't like the marquee, but again, that was his theory, of why he thought you were getting more
Well, that
bang
wasn't
for
my
your
theory.
buck.
That's a known fact.
I don't know about it being a known fact. I mean, to me, if your cut is a cut, which you like, but he asked me, and that's the only reason why I said it. I wasn't like, oh, he got this ring, I don't like it. I was so excited to get the ring, which he proposed on Christmas. I don't know if we ever discussed this. So he proposed on Christmas. You guys be the judge if this was a proposal or not. Now, somewhere after we started dating, he made a comment like, oh, if we're still together, what did you say? If we're still together at Christmas, I'll get you a ring.
Oh, I don't remember that. I never said that. That's a bold-faced lie.
And I was like, what does that mean?
I don't remember saying that.
Anyway,
That was
Christmas.
that was the other white guy you were dating.
It wasn't. So he boxed it up. It was one of those things where you open in the Russian doll things. It was like box after box after box. Then I got the small box with the ring in it. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, it's like, I guess my reaction was so crazy that it was like, is this what I think it is? He never said, will you marry me? It was just understood. I just took the ring and was screaming and yelling and showed it to my mom and all this other kind of stuff. And even my mom said, what does this mean? What does this mean? John never said, will you marry me? Never got down on the knee, never did anything. It was just assumed.
It was assumed.
That assumably,
First
as
of
you
all,
say. So, but the thing is, I still didn't know. Even my mom was like, what does this mean? It could have been a promise ring. I don't know. What exactly? I just remember that he did not say,
what are you,
will
12?
you marry?
A promise ring?
I don't know, John. Again, if somebody has to ask you, what does this mean? Then that means you didn't do the proposal correctly.
Look. I'm a rough and tumble kind of guy.
Here we go.
I'm not one of those romantic guys. But at the same time, I take care of business when it's time to take care of business. Who was down on the beach in Cape May saying I do? That would be me, not the other white guy.
I understand this, and I want to be very clear with this because some people may think, oh, we're just ungrateful. No, that wasn't it at all. When he gave me the ring, I thought in my mind that's what it was. It was a proposal. It was this. It was that. The reason it made
it was an engagement ring. Back.
It was. Yeah, I understand that. But the flack that came afterwards, then I had to start thinking, well, does he really want to propose? Does he really want to marry me? Because it was a whole bunch of stuff that came up with the son. I don't really want to even get into that, but it was a whole bunch of family stuff that came up afterwards. And then I'm like, well, do you want to marry me? And then that's when I broke it down. I'm like, John, you got the ring and everything, but do you actually realize that you never asked me to marry you? You just gave me a ring. You didn't even say, hey, baby, this means, or, whatever. All you did was give the ring, and that was it. And I was just supposed to go on that. And I did go on it. Right. And then once we sat down and talked about it, then I'm like, but you actually did not say the word.
So I had to say the words.
Yeah.
So I did.
I mean, you guys, I'm asking you, was I wrong to want to hear, will you marry me? I didn't think so. I mean, he did it, what, a week or two later. We still got married. Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with that.
How long have we been married
for? It's coming up on how many years?
12.
Okay.
13?
I think again. You do the math.
14? Wait a minute.
2011.
Right.
And what's this year?
23.
Right.
12.
Yeah.
See, it was right.
But we've actually known each other for 14.
Right. So obviously I was doing something right. So
I don't know. This was my first time getting married. I am a romantic at heart. I kind of wanted to hear the words, "Will you marry me?" But I guess in all essence I knew what the ring meant. But it still would have been nice to hear it when he gave it to me.
So basically, if you took this situation and you made it like what's the word I'm looking for? Oh God, what is the word? Right on the tip.
A joke?
No. Why, you think me giving you ring was a joke? Give me
No.
that other one back. I'll be paying on it for the next couple of years.
No, not getting this ring back.
Kind of like the recipe that a cook would do.
For a disaster?
Okay, so the recipe might not have been laid out exactly right, but what was the end results?
That the cake came out.
It came out right, exactly.
I understand that. I agree 100%. I'm just saying, now I don't have a problem, but I'm just saying as, a woman, a romantic woman, when you think of, when you think of getting married, you expect to hear a proposal. Oh, sweetie, there are a lot of things that I would never let it drop. No, this was never even brought up after the time that we had the discussion. I didn't throw it up in his face. We had the discussion once I told him, no, seriously, tell the truth, John.
You always tell that story. Tell
the truth.
No, you always tell.
I don't bring this up all the time.
Every couple of, you brought it up more than one time since we've been married.
When I said, let's talk about it and do a video.
No, you bring it up. You brought it up to me before. It'd be like, well, you really never proposed right. There is not a book.
No, I didn't say propose right. I say you never really proposed because that was your way of doing it. I just didn't see it that way. For me, I wanted or needed to hear, will you marry me? I just thought that was romantic. I mean, you had been married before. I never been married before. So I kind of wanted to hear the guy that was in love with me enough to get me a ring to say, will you marry me? I didn't think that was
so what about now, because people are going to say, oh, he is not romantic. What about the guy who turned around? That remember that thing that I wrote when we got married? That great big long.
Oh, no. See, here he goes jumping off the boat.
Yes.
I never said John was a romantic. He is very romantic.
That's implied.
No, it's not. He likes to think, oh, I'm rough and tumble. He don't want anybody to know that he has a soft side because he wants to be a grumbly bear all the time.
Yes.
But he does have a soft side.
Part of my personality.
And I think that's great, and that's what I love about him. That he does have that side, but he comes off as rough and gruff. But I never told him that he wasn't romantic. He's right. He wrote this almost like a poem thing when we got married. And I thought, like it was I gave him a card. Like the day of our wedding, I gave him a card with like my heartfelt words in it, and then he wrote something as well, and I didn't know that he was. So I left the card there for him to read. And I don't know how did I get the thing that you did you give that to me before or after? I don't remember.
No, I think I gave it to you before.
Oh, it may have been. But I know I left the card for him, with all these sweet, lovey-dovey words and everything, on our wedding day. I think our wedding day was perfect, But this ring, John's always said, oh, you deserve diamonds, And like I told him, I was fine with it wasn't even cubic zirconia. Like after the ring that he gave me, the engagement ring that he gave me, I put on some weight and I could never fit it again. I mean, I still have it in my jewelry box. I just will never be able to fit it on my fat finger again. So I still have it, but he got me this ring, and since I couldn't fit the original ring that he got me, I was always going out buying, rings from QVC, their Dominique stuff. I think I ordered something from that Julia, whatever. Really, really pretty rings. Look real for all intents and purposes, which is fine with me because I'm really rough. I'm hitting myself, rings, hitting the doors. I'm really rough on jewelry. So, and I was like, I don't want. He was like, well, I'm going to get you diamonds, and I'm like, I don't want diamonds. I don't want conflict diamonds. I just don't want them. And he always says, well, what's conflict diamonds? And I explained, in Africa, they're taking, these people that have nothing and they're putting them in these mines to make them mine these diamonds, and they're giving them pennies on the dollar, which they're making billions of dollars off of. That was always my thing. I just didn't want to have anything that they were exploiting people. So then tell them what you did with this ring, baby.
So what I did the research, because Ronnie always said, and I know what the guys out there are thinking, you should have got her the cubic zirconium, would have been a lot cheaper. Because she always said, oh, I just take a cubic zirconium. But I don't know, I wanted to get her something nice, and I wanted something better than what I got before the first time around. So I did the research between a mine diamond and a lab-grown diamond. And basically what I came up with is, they're basically, if you don't have any knowledge with the lab diamonds, because I didn't have any before I started researching it, the lab diamond has all the ingredients, all the minerals and stuff that a regular mine diamond has. The only difference is it's basically been grown in a lab, where your mine diamond is grown out of the ground. As far as the value, they both depreciate the same way. So a diamond's basically like a car, new car. The new car might be 20, 30,000. Probably now with the economy, it's probably 40, 60,000. But I use the idea that we'll say it's 20,000. Once you take it off the lot, now it's like 16. So basically, a diamond's the same way. A diamond, once you walk out of the store, whether it's mined or lab grown, it loses its value as soon as you walk out the door. Now, some of the jewelers that I went to, they were like, well, if you get the mine diamond, you can bring it back, and you'll always be able to trade it in for, get some kind of value. Which the lab one, they said they may or may not want, depending on what exactly you had. My reasoning was that wasn't a good enough reason not to go with the lab diamond, because for me, basically, the only reason that they want the mine diamond back is they're going to give you a quarter of what it's really worth, and then they're going to resell it for 100% over what that little quarter they gave you. So I wasn't interested in taking it back, or I didn't think Ronnie would want to upgrade it, because normally she's pretty good, with gifts. She does not. My ex-wife always liked to return things that she didn't like, and Ronnie's not like that. So I had already had an idea as far as the shape that she wanted and everything, and I wanted something that was basically had a lot of color and sparkle into it. So I went with it, and like I said, there was a lot of pluses to go with the lab diamond, but she had always said that she didn't want a diamond just for that reason, because she felt like people were being exploited who mined the diamonds, which that was another reason. So like I said, I think it all worked out in the end. And she basically got, by going with the lab diamond and the white gold, I could get her a bigger stone than basically if we had went with the mine diamond. So I think everybody made out.
I think I made out great. And tell them what I did when you gave me the ring. I cried.
Oh, okay.
I bawled like a baby. And you know what? Because he took
I thought you were going to say you made the roast beef. I don't know. No, that's
right.
I made the roast beef.
He took the time to research it, and it's a Tiffany setting. And I thought, oh, look what my husband did. So, yeah, I bawled like a baby.
Not bad for a guy who don't know how to propose.
Look, you lucky I married you. Okay?
You're lucky I married you.
Oh, let's not go there.
You got a whole bunch of benefits.
You can't believe a word he says. So yeah, so that's some of the things. That's some of the things we wanted to share. Like I said, I know we spoke on our first date, but I don't think we never discussed how you proposed and our whole wedding thing, anything like that. Like anybody who's seen the pictures, we got married at Cape May, because I always wanted a beach wedding, and we got the beach wedding, and we got some fantastic pictures. So yeah, that was good times.
Yeah, I thought
Since we're coming up on our 12th anniversary in a couple of months.
Yeah. Oh yeah, May.
May.
And it's a 2-touchdown game, so that's May 14th.
That's how he remembers
Yeah.
that. I don't care how what it takes to get him to remember our anniversary, as long as he remembers our anniversary.
Because my ex-wife, she was 4 touchdowns in the game, and that was in August, so that's 4/28. I thought that was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I stressed to be married on the 14th, because if you had went with the 6th, that would have been 2 field goals, or the 9th would have been 3 field goals. So I wouldn't remember that. Touchdowns are easy to remember.
Why does everything have to revolve around football? Even though the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl! Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
Babe, this week I think we should do a Super Bowl, since we'll be... we're going out.
We probably will. We're going out to Chicky and Pete's, and we did a video last time they actually won the Super Bowl. Last time they won the Super Bowl, we had some pictures and we did a video. I think we weren't on YouTube then. We posted it on Facebook, so we'll definitely do a YouTube video, about the Super Bowl and everything. So we're excited about that. We're going out. I'll get to get out of the house for a little bit. We'll get to get out of the house. A little date night, so that'll be fun.
Well, what we should do the Super Bowl video, since we won't be here on Super Bowl Sunday, maybe a day or two ahead of time. I can make some Super Bowl foods. If you guys have any special foods that you make at Super Bowl, drop us a line. Always good to have some extra food ideas.
Okay. I was just gonna be like, let's just do it at Chicky and Pizza and have some fun, but
you can put together that could be what do you call it, out about on the road.
It could be.
Yeah, that could be an out about. I like to do some wing. I got a good deal on wings this week too.
God.
I got like 6 pounds of wings. I'm thinking I'll cook with bag, and because Ronnie liked the way I did them last time. What did we do? We put some mayonnaise-y stuff in there. I don't know.
I don't know what he did. He put every kind of hot sauce known to mankind, or spicy, peppery sauce known to mankind in it, and it tastes really good.
Yeah. Really well, that was a combination of 2 different kind of, like the real thick sauce. That's like the extra thick. Schultz is in here.
Yeah, Schultz is down here, but we're not going to put him in the picture. Oh, speaking of which, now I know that we wanted to do this kind of goofy but we haven't had a chance to, like I said, get anything together, but I will be posting probably some pictures in this video. But we have an addition to the family, and
it's a boy.
It's a boy. Yeah, so about 6 months ago, about 6 months ago, we added an addition to the family, and his name is Ranger. And
you still kept your shape too.
I did keep my shape. And Ranger the Rottie. So we got a Rottweiler, and he's about 6 months old now, and he's almost as big as Schultz, which is crazy. And I told John, I said, this is going to be a 150-pound dog. This is just crazy because his personality is so different from Schultz, and he's just really excitable, and just anything you can think a puppy is, he's like 100 times worse than that would be. So we're trying to get him trained properly, because if not, like I told John, he's going to be a 150-pound dog throwing you on the floor. Right?
Ronnie doesn't think he's trained,
he's
but
not.
I think what we'll do is when we do one of the videos, either this coming week or the following week, I'm going to show you how I tell him to stop, stay, sit. He was eating vinegar potato chips tonight.
Oh, good Lord. What did I tell you about feeding him stuff like that?
He likes them, and he sits there looking at me with them sad eyes.
You don't eat that.
It's like he's sitting there with a big square head looking at me with them eyes. The same thing you do, babe, when you want breakfast.
Chips,
when you
John?
say, can you make me some pancakes?
Plain,
you look at me.
Not vinegar potato chips.
She looks at me with them big square head with those big round eyes, and I just got to go down and make her pancakes.
He thinks he's being funny. I told him to stop with that, with the table food and all this kind of stuff, because he's going to be out of control.
Well, no, vinegar is good for your dog, babe. It actually helps in digestion.
Anyway, the second day that we got him, I was telling John to take him back. And I am such the animal lover. But I was like, it's not gonna work with this dog. At the second day I was like, nope. After a week I was like, double nope. He's gotta go. But I stuck it out, and he's a sweetheart, but he just does not listen. And I told John, I'm like, he needs obedience school.
I'm gonna show the people this week how he listens.
Show the people.
And you're gonna see, and you're gonna be like, oh, what is Ronnie talking about?
You people are gonna be like, Ronnie, I don't even know how you put it with John and then this ranger, this crazy psychotic dog. But that's the deal. So that's what we've been up to. We have a new addition to the family. My mom's doing good. We're gonna get back to making videos. Why don't you let us know in the comments what you want to hear from us? If you have any ideas, I mean, we got plenty of stuff we want to talk about. But let us know in the comments if you have some things you want us to discuss. Anything about our life, we're an open book, and we'd be glad to talk about anything. So we're just glad to be in front of the camera again, and we miss you guys. So what do we say?
I'm gonna say something funny about the whole proposal thing, but I'll
No,
just let that
go ahead, because it's not like you haven't said anything else about it.
Never mind.
Don't bring it up if you're not gonna.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
God bless you all.
Peace and love. Bye, folks.